So, what initially happened when y'all got there?
First of all, it was an 18-hour trip. Basically, it was supposed to be 12 hours, but we ended up being in Louisville for 6 hours, 6 additional hours, which it's only so much kidding you can do with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We joked around, we played, we laughed or whatever, but once we got to Nashville, no, once we got into Atlanta, because on our ticket it had like 4 stops, but he was naming off all these stops. Like, just like, this is not what's on the ticket. So why are we stopping at all these places? He stopped at least 6 different places in Atlanta, and I think that's when like Ed and Ashley and myself was like, nah, what the fuck are you doing at this point? So
I'm still surprised nothing was compensated in any type of way.
Because we had bought non-refundable tickets, so we couldn't get a refund no matter what. We couldn't get a refund. And once we found that out, that just put Ashley. Ashley was go
over the top.
Yeah, she was pissed. Which I don't blame her. Like, I wasn't pissed too. Like, we waited there for 6 hours. Like, what? And then you gotta like think Ebony was coming straight from getting off work. Mm-hmm. Ashley was coming straight from getting off work. But none of them had sleep. I didn't sleep because I was up trying to get it. I didn't pack the day before. So I was up trying to get everything together. But then I also came in, like, got the drinks. Picked up Ebony. It was just, so none of us really had sleep. Mm-hmm. Ebony had her catnaps on the bus, but we couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, I was weary too. All right, go wash your hands.
Well done, my pretties.
I can't believe that's making me bring both these.
You ain't got no kid.
Tonight.
Two of things. And we got an appointment in the morning. Got to beat it.
Seems a little forced.
That was the big thing. Once we got there, though, I think frustrations got even higher because Anthony wasn't there. Mm-hmm. And we were texting in the group message telling this dude, I'm about to call him his name, telling Anthony that, 30 minutes away, right? 13 minutes away. So I'm thinking, okay, we telling him ahead of time, he's gonna be there, wait for us, or gonna be, he's about to pull up, right? We got there at 9:02. Anthony didn't show up until about 9:30. Anthony didn't show up until about 9. So of course we all frustrated, man. Ebony and I both was like, I'm about to call my cousin. She's about to come get us. Right. At this point, like, we were so frustrated. I think tired, hungry, because none of the places we stopped at had food. They were all vending machines. What the fuck? The only place we stopped at that had food was Nashville. They had a chicken place across the street, but we was only there for like 15 minutes. Mind you, Nashville is a big place. So everybody had to go to the bathroom. The lines was long. So by the time we went to the bathroom, came out. It was about ready for us to go. We had time to sit and chat. We chatted to this dude named Robert. Oh,
can I have some?
And girl, he was trying to put us on some game. He
was trying to fuck some.
He told Ebony, he said, you was stuck, right? He shook up with her, whatever. Then was like, I don't know why people scared of studs. Shoot. I want you talking to Ed. Ebony's pulling us. Right. Ebony pulling these old men. Because he was, he wanted Ebony.
I want one first.
Always is. He wanted Eb.
Hello. Girl, you over there looking real bored, honey, and wore out with these kids, honey.
Exactly.
With these kids, honey, looking real wore out, honey. Girl, we see you. Nothing, girl. Waiting on Ronnie to come on, honey, so we can have a little conversation and whatnot. But in the meantime, girl, I'm trying to, girl, stop fighting. Girl, but in the meantime, I'm really trying to get rid of this goddamn grease, okay? And I'm really struggling. Girl, I'm struggling, honey, struggling. I'm like, listen, it's time to throw the grease out, Anthony. Okay.
Everybody to be gone now. It's kind of like, this is fresh fish, like a little fresh breath here, honestly. Because not everybody, some people were just getting on my nerve, a lot of complaining and a lot of just, I feel like a little over, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I don't know, it was just overly hyped. There we go. Damn Louise, per se. But Ebony was too cool. Ronnie was just standoffish. So, but other than that, I need some diversion when people leave. So I just need some peace right now. Some little peace. That's all.
But girl, yeah, but Robin must have had to send me that, girl. I said, what? We both was like, what's so funny?
I'm so confused. Like, what?
Girl, but girl, he just mad, girl, because they said he running around there, honey. Running around with somebody baby daddy child and them in the fur child. He's somewhere running around child in the fur. I said, Will, I ain't thinking about you, sir. You can go ahead and kick rocks, honey, if that's the case, child, for real. Because me personally, I don't give a damn about his opinion, honey, because his opinion is 1,000,000 to 1. You hear me? But other than that, yeah, I'm about to meet up with Ronnie. Well, he's about to come over here so we can, chat and discuss the things that, the weekend thing type of things,
Right. Why wasn't he there? What was that?
Yeah,
He didn't even respond in the group when everybody was like, where you at? How'd it go? Anthony asked how it went. He didn't even respond.
I feel that Ronnie's behavior it's shifted from you wanted to have a conversation and you have so much to say. And now that everybody is here, you don't have nothing to say. So I just felt like her behavior was very, very, very standoffish once everyone got
We were in the car. I thought he was fine. Sure, he low key called Anthony out, so which kind of shocked me. So I thought he was cool, but it just started getting weird when he dipped out, and then we didn't really hear from him for the rest of the weekend. So I was just like, okay, what's really going on?
Yeah, I know.
So now I'm like, what's up?
Girl, I'm gonna find out though, Shay. I know I'm gonna find out, Shay.
Please do, because that's just weird.
You think? Yeah, I guess it can kind of be a little weird,
How is that? No, it ain't a little. It's weird. You meet us for the first time, and what are you doing?
Well, maybe it had a lot to do with them goddamn text messages that was flying back and forth. Because Nalik's not here, but like I already said, it wasn't cleared up. That's the thing that I'm saying. It wasn't cleared up.
Exactly. Which again, it could have been that he said that's who you direct the message to, or let somebody know how he feels. Right there, so it could have been cleared up. Because Ashley didn't know that Nalik was gonna be there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but he feel like that, that's your sister. So that's how he kind of feel like that. Okay, well, she kind of know everybody. So technically, yeah, she's still a newbie. But like I told him, I said she could still get it too. She might be new around us. Like I said, I know Ashley, but I don't really know Ashley like that. Like I'm getting to know her just as well as everybody else is. So,
right.
So that's why I told him, you just kind of just gotta, just get into it with a little open arms, son. It's getting into a little open.
I say that Ashley has a one up because she's my sister, but Ashley is her own person. I will say Ashley has a one up because she knew of Anthony because we all went to high school together. So Anthony has been around Ashley a couple of times, but not in a sense to where they've communicated or they've hung out or whatever it may be. He's been over to my house, I've been over to his. But as far as Ronnie and Ashley having the same, that's about it. Ronnie is just a little more quieter than Ashley. She's bold. She's gonna say what she got to say. So I feel like her coming in, she wasn't as shy. Yeah, she stepped back because she held her tongue for a little bit. But Anthony, I feel like looked at Ashley as a little sister as he does myself. So he's going to communicate with her a little bit differently than he communicates with Ronnie. So I wouldn't say status wise they came in different, but just knowing more how to react amongst everybody else. Yeah, she had a little one up.
Coming to it, so I mean, even though it was presented to him as so raw, which it was, y'all gotta admit that it was a little raw, honey. It was a little raw, but I don't know. We're gonna see when he get here, child. I'm gonna see what it's about, honey. I'm gonna see where his little mind is at. I'm gonna see where his mind is at, girl. But I mean, it kind of was that he just kind of, dipped a little bit after, just dipped.
Yeah.
And everybody was kind of like,
he didn't pick up that night, you can't stop, for real. He could have came back after the interview, like, look, this is how. I mean, we are all adults. Came and be like, they kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and then it could have been clarified.
that's what I said. But I think, the next time when everybody is together, it can get, rectified. Well, Ashley won't be here, but still. So it's just kind of like, I just want everybody. I just want everybody just to be cool and get along. I mean, I know it's gonna be some shade. I know it's gonna be some shade and some fun times, and it may even be some downtime. But like I said, who just knows? I told him, you just never know with this group of people.
Right.
Ronnie didn't address the situation at hand when everyone was there, when I thought that he was going to address the situation and just have a conversation with everybody and let everyone know the things that he did not like what was said and try to move forward. And you didn't do that. That kind of, to me, was kind of like slap in the face type of deal. Like, come on, bro, what are you doing? You said you had things that you wanted to talk about with the group. Now you didn't, and then you just vanished the rest of the weekend. So, bye, boy, bye. You already started off wrong with this group, and you already, like I said, who knows? You started off wrong.
Including myself. Shit, one day I might not, when everybody together, y'all might have to gather me, honey. You never know, child, with this group. I told him, I said, child, you never know with this group, honey. One day, honey, we up. Next day, we down, honey. Next day, we back up, honey. Okay? I just told him, you gotta just come in with a little open arms. He should, but I don't know where he at. I texted him and said, where was you at? He said, I'm on my way. Ooh, girl. Ooh, wait. Okay. All right, on my way. I said, okay. Anyway, child, I might need to get a cocktail rolling before he get here, child.
I'm trying to figure out where Robin was lying.
Where is she at?
I don't know. I ain't heard from her all day.
Oh, I talked to her earlier. She said that was earlier, but she was there getting the rest of the stuff to finish making the stuff. Get out, Bella. Get out. She was at the store last time I called her. I don't know. You said what, Brielle? You said what, girl? I'm at home. Where you at? Okay. Child who did I call? Who was Thelma? Actually, Thelma ass. Her phone should be to her by Saturday. Yeah. Girl, tomorrow's Friday. Well, it ain't my fault. Shit. Hey, my fault y'all left and then when I would have found it, it would have came back in. I'm just
saying. I just said sheesh. That's a long time. That's all I said.
She leave her phone in Atlanta. Because that morning we woke up pretty early because we had to be at the station, I want to say at 6. So we woke up, first of all, we didn't go to bed till late. So we woke up pretty early and I think Ashley was just trying to help clean up. So she ended up, I think, leaving her phone, throwing her phone in the trash or leaving it in a box by the trash or something like that. Because Ashley's the type, you know, or we're both up, but Ashley's the type, she don't want to go somewhere and leave it dirty if she messed it up. So she was up cleaning that morning and just trying to get out so we can get to the bus station on time. She left it.
I wish she would go without her phone. She said, I told her to call and text her. I said, call and text Anthony. Because she had her. I'm like, why is everything going through me? But she was like, do you know if he overnighted it? I would take it. I would have something to to overnight it. And I guess she did.
Everything with this shit. This is so backed up, child. No matter what you do, overnight, ship at night, same day, air pickup, honey, it's just all too much for me. It's like everything these days is just now doing the most, child. But yeah, you just never know with this group, honey. You got to make sure that you stay with a goddamn cocktail or something. Child. You just never know with this group. They can be, some of them can be fucking shady.
Oh, you heard me saying you have to be looking outside with these bitches. Like, what did you mean by that?
I said I want to be a little bit more shady. Look, so what I mean by when I said that I need to be a little bit more shady, I'm gonna start telling these bitches about themselves. Like, these bitches think just because we cool, I ain't gonna tell you about yourself. But bitch, you need to know. You're fucking up, hoes, and I'm just starting to be a little bit more shady towards you and let you know about yourself. So, y'all feel me?
Be fucking honest, I guess. Some too honest, like myself, you know. But hey, this girl shady, man. What else I wanna? Okay, I have this early. Kind of looks like fucking. It ain't look kind of look-ish. Quite a little marijuana a little bit. I'm gonna kind of look like the hardcore. Hello?
124, right?
124, yes.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm outside.
All right. Move, fella. You always at somebody's coochie. Move. Child.
I didn't want to knock on the wrong door.
That's how y'all get busted, walking in people's doors, honey. What's going on, child? What is on, honey?
Oh my gosh, bro, I can't get a feel for the light. The light is good. The light is cute. Oh, I can see the hair. It's Bella for me. That's just like her mama, honey. Bella acts just like her mama, honey.
Y'all do too much for me, Chad. Get down, Bella.
Girl, that's one of these toasters, Chad.
Ooh, honey.
Well, what's going on?
It's why, honey. You tell me last time we left off, honey, you just disappeared in the goddamn wind. One minute, everybody was we was all texting in the group. Everybody was asking about
how does the interview go and things like that. And then girl, you just ghosted us after that.
So y'all feel ghosted?
I did.
Okay.
I felt real ghosted.
I don't really even feel like you really even felt ghosted.
I did.
I don't feel like you really did though, because me and you had a talk, a brief text message. Like, well, first of all, I was fucked up. I had like a bad hangover because I was fucking drinking. You stay with y'all asses. Then switch from you say to 1800. I would mind you, I was waiting on y'all to get ready and everything. And I was like, okay, we're gonna meet at the bar. So we supposed to meet at the bar. I didn't hear nothing else because y'all was kind of saying how they're kind of tired and you didn't know if y'all was gonna go out or not.
Right, this is true.
So I was kind of like, okay, well, shit. If they go out, they'll hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I felt. I didn't really like coming into a friend group, not being friends with everybody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody not knowing you, just like you not knowing everybody, is easily to get a misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying? But no, it was no ghosting. I had a good time. Like, granted, the whole little, text message that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. But we got back. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they came down, we was laughing, we was having a good time. I did want to address it. I did, but like the time was going so good and so smooth. It was kind of like we didn't even really need to address anything right there in that moment.
If I'm not feeling, y'all know, you know that in any situation, if I just speak for myself,
Right.
If I've got some issues with somebody in the group, I'm gonna have to go ahead and address it.
Right.
Right then and there. I don't give a fuck if we didn't see each other twice that day.
Right.
I'm still gonna have to address you and let you know that what you did was fucked up.
I agree, but the thing was, it wasn't really my problem. I feel like it was more so her problem. Like, she texted the group chat, they was chiming in and agreeing in the group chat. I feel like it was more of their problem. Cheyenne's sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, Cheyenne's sister has a name.
Ashley,
That's not.
Ashley,
I'm gonna check myself.
Yeah, Cheyenne, Ashley, Ebony.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that they were all basically in the group chat saying like this about a newbie, that about a newbie. That rubbed me the wrong way. And when it rubbed me the wrong way, what did I do? I replied in that moment.
Yeah.
So I didn't feel like when they, you know what I'm saying, whenever they came and the energy was good, like I said, I don't got a problem with nobody. I'm cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody. I don't know anybody's story. I'm not in the business of finding out somebody's story through Anthony. I want to find out Cheyenne's story through Cheyenne. I want to find out, you know what I'm saying, Ebony's story through Ebony, not through Cheyenne.
That's what I encourage, and that's what I told them. The same thing. It's like just put the goddamn cards out on the motherfucking table. Be honest with you, They really gunning for the elite. That's who they really want. They want some smoke with him, and which that whenever the chance gets it, that'll just be that. But my whole thing is at the end of the day, like, he has run his mouth a lot.
Okay.
He has ran his mouth. You know, like they only know what I tell them.
Right.
And I told them things that basically that has fucking happened.
Right.
And they can build their own thing, you know, they got their own opinions, like, well, then why is he, a part of this and a part of that?
Right.
And which, you gotta, yeah, but anyway. But like I'm just saying, it's like, they really was gunning for him.
Right.
And I let them, and I had said something to Ebony. I said that, it kind of seemed as if like y'all were only coming for him. I don't know Ashley that well.
Right.
She's new to this group too. Like, she's not like I know of Ashley because that's Cheyenne. I don't personally know her.
Right. That's not your friend.
But I got to know this weekend she was a drunk bitch.
Yeah. I saw her.
Drunk bitch, honey.
I saw her.
Honey, drunk and boots, honey. Just drunk boots, honey. That's what I call her, drunk boots. I call her just drunk bitch.
She said one I know, but she from out of town, honey. I know that's her.
I said, girl, when you're drunk, honey, you're drunk.
She should.
Honey, she should. But honey, it was too much for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was a little too much for me. But I enjoyed I always enjoy everybody's company.
Yeah.
But like how I look at it is like, I just felt like the bitches was irritated because the bus ride.
Yeah.
They needed
food. They need to shower. They need to reset.
Yeah, reset. But instead of being grown and fucking adults like we fucking are,
exactly,
I would have communicated, I need a fucking reset. I need some weed. I need a motherfucking shower. I'm hungry. Like, I need to reset, like you said. But these bitches ain't get ready to. They got to.
They did. They got in the car having really bad.
Honey, it was the you what Ashley say?
Oh, honey, it was Ashley, and that's the thing though. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like even like when we was all laughing and talking, y'all was kind of having your own conversation about high school choirs, and things like that. I didn't go up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up on the side. So I don't know the type of relationships everybody have, and that's not my business either. I'm gonna figure that out as time goes on. You know what I'm saying? But like, she got in the car like y'all was like Ace Boone Coons, the best of friends. Like when she got in the car, like when she was checking you, I'm like, okay, they cool enough on that. I ain't gonna lie, bitch, she was kind of checking you a little bit. So I'm saying but I get what you were saying. You already knew they were upset, so you wasn't gonna feed into it. But like, she got in the car like really hostile, really aggressive. And I was just thinking that maybe they know each other, maybe they're cool and they can talk to each other like that. But you know what I did? I sat in the seat and I spoke when I was spoken to. I started a conversation, you know what I'm saying? It was no bad blood on my end, like, you know what I'm saying? I like y'all, I want to get to know y'all, but it's like, I don't want to get that the baby of the group. I don't want to get that where anybody feel like that they can just say anything to me and it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? No, like I'm gonna voice my opinion. I'm a sweetheart, but I got a little bite.
I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say now, child. Period. I'm gonna say what the fuck I gotta say now. Hold on now.
And that's what I'm saying though. Like when you was like, why don't you like address it, put the cards on the table? I didn't feel any kind of way. Like I didn't get a bad vibe whenever they got in the car. Granted, they were angry, but you already seen that through the text. So I was like, you know, that's why I made my little comments. Like, you know, it's like little shade. Like, damn, like they can't be mad at me because the way that they travel. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. I wasn't saying that
in a malicious way.
Yeah, to be malicious. I was just kind of like, damn, like I did it before.
You addressed that night. You told me like, you know, I've been in the same thing too, but in so many words, I ain't take it out on nobody.
Yeah, and I said I said it's sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like to get your point across. And I feel like they got my vibe. Like, okay, he's not like that. Mm-hmm. I do like him. You know, like I'm interested in getting to know him. You know what I'm saying? Because we really didn't get to like.
And I think either Cheyenne or Ashley mentioned that.
Mm-hmm. Cheyenne definitely. I remember Cheyenne definitely said that. And then Cheyenne definitely I feel like that's the person I conversated with the most. I got the most conversation with her. Like she asked me questions. She was really interested in getting to know me. But I said that. I think I'm really going to like her. Like I said that. And it was just a good time. I was bummed out we needed to go out together. But honey, you know how life is. You have your sidebars, you have life throws you curveballs, and it's just, you know, that's for the life. You know, we covered our crazy people in real life, and we just.
But it has to come point in time so we're like, we all have to come together.
Yeah, we do.
Or I'm expecting for this first cast, and I'm expecting for.
Well, things just keep getting spicier and spicier in the jungle. See you all next week. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share only on YouTube. See you all next week at 9 p.m.
For the life.